I just thought about it. I put it in my backpack. It's out here in the glass room from the hot-ass glass room. It's in my... Why? He is building it. It's in the backpack. And then that little piece of cream I tied on there. Got that knot in that thing.
Grant, looking at these two teams.
This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
In at the point. Now here's Sexton. Okogie pulls down the board. Anthony with it. Guarded by Morant. Anthony misses. Oubre passes to Morant. This one for three. He drops it from range.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so it's Phoenix with it. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Sexton grabs the board.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to push rating for them until that bucket.
It's good.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top.
Beat your legs. They'll never come around no more. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, these ain't gonna want no more. This is funny, the racist shit. Like, tear them up. Oh, I'm so afraid hitting with sticks. I can't see. My head hurt.
Walter, he's checked in for Daniels. Allen, he's checked in for the Warriors. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And for the Suns, they're 4 spots behind them.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused.
Part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Walter. Davis with it. The 3 ball. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
That's it. Get on my level.
Oh.
That's their part. Then when that music come on, you better get up at the club and get some fight.
Yeah.
Nigga been drinking that devil juice, been drinking that liquor. See, the dark liquor make niggas fight. All of them make niggas fight. They got the ball. Got some dusty roll up in the car. Sipping on that Kool-Aid. What you sipping on over there? You keep calling that Kool-Aid.
Oubre, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. The Warriors, number one.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Davis against Johnson. Pass to Allen. Now Ayton. Outside Oubre. For three, Allen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
You're not doing
Anthony, here we
everything.
go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Oh, you done your paperwork?
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Let me get my hopes up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Both good from the line that time. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sexton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And the Suns making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Sexton.
Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Reed sets a screen with the drive. Here's Daniels, checked by Sexton. And stolen by Sexton. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And Ayton with the stuff.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Ware, following the score by Golden State.
Man, she know you.
And there's a
You
pick.
might know that's good.
Clock at 6. Walter from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Warriors lead by 13. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sexton, and the layup is good. Sexton's got 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here.
I
Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Ware. On the wing, Daniels looking to end the run. No good on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for Golden State, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
And it's time to eat. And he got with the secretary, the lady that worked for the company and shit.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she done got divorced from him and shit. And I felt bad about that, man. And then I said, yeah, that's going to be you.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys play the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
They've got Walter. He's out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward position.
Let me call you right
That's who's
back.
out there for Phoenix. So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Golden State. Takes a 3.
Somebody call
It's
me.
hauled in by
They call
Exum.
right back.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
You said,
Drains the triple.
we say, okay,
Well-rounded.
then they call back.
Focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends
I call
of the
back.
floor here tonight.
Here's Abaji, still without a bucket.
I
Pass to
tell you,
Walter.
I
Here's
don't feel
Daniels.
like that. I tell you.
Once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Warriors lead by 22.
I know, and I said, yeah.
Exum right side. And the Warriors with another 3.
Yes.
Well, Part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Phoenix calls timeout.
I didn't ask for your company. I'm still mad. I'm over trying to get over your ass. I'm trying to bring up your face in my presence.
I said they come back and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
When she cried, I pulled up to her. She outside, don't cry.
Hey.
Crying like a bitch.
Yeah.
And then when I said this to her that night, then she had like she don't recall. I said, I recall. So you wear your red hair. I said, funny how I asked for you wear your red hair for me, but you wear it for another man. And then on top of that, you didn't take the time to fly around that shit to show your beauty. So you went with your little curls around your head. You didn't even take the time to fly around your hair and make yourself beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, but you'll wear your red hair for that nigga, but you don't wear it for me.
Huh. I tell you, that's what they do.
Gillespie's checked in for Phoenix. Oubre, he's checked in for the Warriors. Colin Sexton comes in for Carter.
On that too. Shit. If that's where you want to go, I'll take my love all the way.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Counted from distance.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
All right, now an update on Ja Morant's injury. Let's go to Allie the Force.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Here's Abaji. No points so far. Pass to Gillespie. Down low. Where? That's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Left side, Oubre. And that one is hammered home.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights when you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Abaji, following the score by Golden State. And the shot's good. Agbaji's got his first basket of the night. Golden State calls timeout.
She like pizza. She like eating. That's why she's so thick. So I grabbed that pizza, and then she seen me with that pizza. She jumped at that car real fast. Came over to the driver door. I said, I know how you tell her at that car. And then she started laughing. So, yeah, I know me. I said, yeah, I do. I said, no, you take delicious. I know you like to eat. And then she started laughing. Then we exchanged numbers. And then she called me later on that night. Yeah. She thought it was just going to be like a wham bam, thank you, man, type of shit. I said, why, what made you think that? Because she said, I just broke up with one. I just canceled the wedding and all that. And I was like, typical woman. I said, you didn't try to work it out? Yeah, man, I be on her head, bro. And then Ashton Daddy said, I want to say, this is why I didn't marry you. You know what I'm saying? He still was, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to marry her. Because where she at? That what really happened.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Jovic, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ja Morant comes in for Allen.
When I seen that nigga one day we talking, I see why you said it. And then he said, oh, you see why? I see exactly why you said it. Now she better have a husband trying to act like that.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And all that.
Sexton goes in. Oh, he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Davis.
You know where I want to go.
Off target with the
You know what I'm
three.
saying?
Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
And so it's Phoenix with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Reed, a screen on Morant. Here's Anthony. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Golden State has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Sexton, that's good.
Sexton covered tight. Didn't matter. Scores.
3-pointer Anthony. Rebounded by Jovic. Here's Sexton, and he dunks it down.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
I stay here now. I work on the farm and shit. Help my father-in-law around the farm and shit. Nah, nigga, we don't do this shit. Hell nah. Well, I guess I'm moving in. I guess I go get some.
Halftime is here, and what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
Shit we got going on over here.
A lot of moves around the NBA, and of course, one trade that got vetoed. Shaq and Kenny's trade in our fantasy basketball league.
That trade had no business being vetoed. Collusion, I say. Collusion.
That doesn't even work, Ernie. Does the rest of the league vote on it? The commissioner decides if it passes or not. In this case, that would be me. Vetoed. Changing focus now. How about Colin Sexton in that first half? Putting in work.
Sexton, outstanding performances so far.
Yeah, just a joy to watch him put his ability to work.
God damn it.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'll tell you what he said. He said something one night.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so in the game for the Warriors, DeAndre Ayton is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Ja Morant, then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Sexton in at the shooting guard position.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. Davis from long range. The Warriors pull it in. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton. Oubre's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Suns shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3, knocks down the long J.
Snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
And the Warriors call time here.
I ain't worried about it now because, like I say, everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah.
I'm good now. It's a lot of shit that I ain't got to deal with no more. They was calling me every year for fucking jury duty.
Dang.
I had to go jury. They had sent me a notice. Man, how I go jury duty 3 months in a row? Y'all been calling me that since I was 20 or 22, 21. That's how long I've been going down since I was 20. Yes. And then when I got up, when I got out of jail, and I came home, they sent me a letter in the mail. I go to the mailbox. I said, I can't do this no more. I said, I got a felony. Oh, never mind. You know,
No.
that's what I told them. I said, I got a felony out of Monroe County. Oh, never mind. You're good. You don't have to come. I ain't heard from the nigga since 2001. I ain't heard from the nigga since.
Allen, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Here
are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. The Warriors, number 1, 5th, Phoenix.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Outside for Moran. And it's good. 2 points. Moran's got his second basket of the night.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Nice move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
What's my name?
And so he makes both from the line. And you look around the league. Brenner, small market teams having a moment.
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
Stolen by Ayton. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's a big-time throwdown, and Oubre can really fly.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And so it's Phoenix with it.
Dang.
Outside Davis. Pass to Okogie. From outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Daniels. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Davis, and Davis slams it home.
Whenever Anthony Davis is rolling to the rim like he was right there after the screen, you have to get him the ball. He's going to capitalize most every time.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 11. All right, let's find out the news on Colin Sexton. Allie LaForce has the update.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve, and right now he has lost all range of motion in his arm. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah.
And that one falls for Reed. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Massey, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Boucher comes in for Johnson. Exum's checked in for Oubre. And it's Bufkin in for Moran. And let's swing it over to the...
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line today. And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a switch here. Martin's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Shoots. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Exum's got 8.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
But now we have a technology now. Now I'm still speaking a lot of.
And he makes the first. Robinson Earl's checked in for the Suns. Williams comes in for Springer. The Warriors also with a sub. Buffkin's checked in. He does not get the second one. Here's Exum, and there's the drive.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Walter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. He's off in the first.
Live his life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's trying to stupid. But they run this kid. They cost him his life.
And he's good on the second.
Got it, book.
Here's Buffkin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Family.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break.
Yep. Now go on.
Open me up a trust so I can have kids. So ain't nobody taking my shit because it's a trust and that's something for my kids to have.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
I want to be able to have shit and do things.
Yep.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Walter in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's where Robinson-Earl. No good with the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's Gillespie. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Massey, good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
The Suns shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. That's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's
There's no ball coming to number. Okay.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Exum. Sinks it from distance.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Springer misses. Golden State has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix calls timeout.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Damn. Hold on. Definitely. Hold on. What's up, Desmond?
Carter, he's checked in for Martin.
She don't want her ass in the sun. She don't want her ass in the sun trying to go to the goddamn music fly house. Now her ass tired and a breath.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Anthony, the rebound by Carter. The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Exum. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Exum. 4-3. And the Warriors with another 3. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Anthony. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, Reed sets a screen. Here's Okogie.
He think you made him all like that.
Okogie, the pass to Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm not thinking about it.
That free throw good from Davis. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, A.D. put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Suns.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Colin Sexton.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
That's funny.
Golden State has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Buries it from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Poor thing.
Pass to Davis.
She wants that weed. She wants that weed.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Exum. Daniels, that one's true.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
The consistency definitely is
You tell me
a
she
key
walked
to some of the
all the way
playoff
to-
performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And they came in here with some
how
attitude, and
outside.
it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on
It's
the
not
road,
funny,
playing with
but
assertiveness,
dang.
confidence, fully in control for
It's
this one.
funny. I can picture her walking.
From downtown, he buries it from 3.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was an enemy
I know,
territory,
like,
but they
she
controlled
said,
the
"What that
game
mean?"
and took the crowd
Now.
completely out of it. That's how
She
you
should
win on
ask
the road.
about it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Oh, boy, that's funny. That's funny.
Hey, yeah, now I gotta check my stuff.
He said, "Damn."
That shit. I'm like, what you doing? What wrong with
He said,
Nigga heart racing this bitch.
he said, "Damn."
Good evening, everyone. This is the 4th and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
That's funny.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Oubre.
Yeah, that's why I say it's funny, but it's not funny like that.
In at the point guard. And for the Nuggets,
She outside
Green is
walking
out there with Murray.
like
Then
she
it's
needs
Sabonis.
stuff.
Then there's Jaylen Brown.
I'm
And
saying
it's
about House
Collins
of
in at the
Pain
point
now.
guard position.
How's
Take a look at the
she
Nuggets.
walking?
They're at home in this one. But even if they win, it's unlikely they'll advance to the next
I'm
round.
thinking about House
I
of
can't
Pain.
disagree. I mean, 1 and 2 so far.
Jimmy,
They don't have
you know how
a really
Jimmy
good chance
walking?
to get to the knockout round. So this game, to me, is all about those regular season
I
standings.
need money. I need
And
money.
then
I
look
need
at
money.
where the
Please.
Warriors
Money.
stand. How about how they've played in the NBA Cup so far? Undefeated.
Yeah, they have that 3-0 record, and this is the final group stage game. If they can take this one on the road, they're flying into the knockout round.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Oubre with it, picked up by Brown.
Let me stop what I'm doing.
Ayton, the pass to Oubre. Connects from three-point range.
Very capable in catch and shoot
Oh,
situations.
boy. That's-
Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last.
I can picture her in my head right now.
Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Warriors making the shot. Great since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Murray following the score by Golden State. Shot from free throw range, and it's Ayton with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. The shot's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Brown. He has 5. Fires the 3.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. Rebound. You don't know what happened to,
Here's Oubre. Takes it inside. Count that one. 7 points for Kelly Oubre.
Yeah. The plan
you
of
don't know what happened.
Get the ball inside,
he not walking
to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And so here is Golden State after Jaylen Brown's miss.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Pass to Green. And again, Denver no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run.
Oh. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Feel my pain. I was sitting here at home just chilling. Mind my business. I get a phone call.
You know who said my business? Father. You know what movie I talk about on Friday, next Friday.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west.
You know Baby D.
In December. Take a look at the Warriors. Things going their way
you
know,
so far in
the season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
That's what you remind me of me.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Allen. Following the miss shot by Sabonis. There's the 3. Allen, that's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
What?
Here's Boston to the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Green inside the fantastic move and nails the shot.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I'm the only real nigga you can call on.
Hey, crazy, yo.
That's funny.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. We've got Johnson. Grayson Allen is out there with Exum. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Bassey in at the center position. The Nuggets trail by 18. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Buzelis. Good ball being hit by the Nuggets. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's back. Oh!
Oh, man. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been
time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
It was hot one day. It was so hot one day I had portals in the apartments over there. Nigga, whoever had on yellow and pink flip-flops, nigga, they had a whole trail from where they walked touch that asphalt. That shoes started melting. Now, that was crazy. Yeah. And she had me laughing. I was like, damn.
That's funny.
Yeah, funny. And he had to put the AC on. Know the truck drank gas when the AC on. I'm rolling. Picture me rolling. I didn't roll to Unify. To the goddamn to the job.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Williams. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
I know.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Buzelis, no one around him. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Fires from the line. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have come down. Normally they be on.
He had 25 points last game. Good on the triple.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. They got for us, DA.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
Nigga, please. Now, where I just left from, it said 100 degrees now.
Dang.
What you trying to make it nowhere?
You need to drink water.
Oh, I ain't got none for either. I ain't bringing no water.
They're that hot.
Brown is checked in for Green. Then for the Warriors, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Johnson. And it's Sexton in for Dante Exum. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Pass to Boston. Back to Murray. On the wing, Brown shoots the three. Sexton grabs the board. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And, Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Oubre in a zone right now. And once this happens, he's going to continue to look to dominate.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier.
Oh, man! What a finish.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Now Murray. 9 points last game out. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
They're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other. And they've done a better job of avoiding fouls.
Go down and speak, but they got to turn left. They can't go right.
Back to you.
Dallas.
All right, thank you, David. And, folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You hear me?
That crazy.
Ain't that crazy? I seen Lex police chase niggas from way out here. I seen niggas way out in the Arlington, and I done seen them way
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out.
I said, niggas.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
He's been a force over this stretch, getting to the spots, capitalizing, relentless approach.
No one's been able to stop him. No one's really come close. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Denver Nuggets.
They couldn't shut down the lane. The only thing that would stuff that is prime shot. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
Now I came all the way down there to post.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
What's that? I think it's called D.L. Hussey School, where they ain't got the windows. That school where everybody knows that school ain't got no windows. They at that school. I guess they having a teacher conference or some registration or something.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Murray out there with Green. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Brown in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself.
Big time!
I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wide open look here for Murray, and it's off from 3-point range.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And Sexton slams it in.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket, has that great burst to get to the rim.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Sexton finds Oubre. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. In the corner, Collins with it. Outside, Green shoots over Oubre. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
In the background and shit. I thought she was running some dogs.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
I know.
Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I know. What the fuck happened?
And Greg, remember in DeJounte
I heard a dog barking background. You okay?
Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And the Warriors making a change here. Exum's checked in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And Green now, top of the key. Sabonis finds Murray. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. To stop the run, Murray, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Exum. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Brown against Oubre. Brown, no good. Here's Buffkin. That one falls. Buffkin's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
That one a tad offline to the
Oh,
right,
you're outside
drops
already?
in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back at it.
I thought you outside that fast. I mean,
In a moment now, as we
that
take a
fast.
look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just
Oh,
true artistry
dang.
right there. I mean,
You
great
coming
decision
out there
on where to
fast.
go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Okay.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Exum. There's Boucher out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Carter. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He
But I don't
really
know yet.
aggressively attacks the defense.
Here's Carter, up and in on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and
This
quickly
might be
takes
my
advantage.
last game.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean,
It's
they're on the
tomorrow.
ropes right now, on their heels.
Regarding court layout, Clark, do you
Hold on,
think
let me check. Yeah,
there should be more space
It might be.
around
It
the
might
court
be
to
my
reduce
last
collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Poked loose. Driving the lane, and that one drops for him. Exum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Allen for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals,
I don't know
they've
yet.
been clearly the better team.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Exum, and another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's the Warriors on the break.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Murray, the pass to Collins. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Carter, he's checked in for the Warriors. Bush. Look out!
Bang!
Oh, wow.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Murray kicks to Collins. Pass to Green. And just miss after miss right now. And so Allen will bring it up for Golden State.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a milestone.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Dante Exum.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Carter kicks to Allen. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Boucher, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Dante Exum.
Oh, the next game, I'll end it. game. I don't know. Let's check and see something. Oh, let's do this. This my last game. Yeah, this my last game. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, buddy. I'm done.